Hey everybody, it is Becca here from Motivate Health and Lifestyle Coaching. I know it's been a while since I did a Facebook Live. It's probably been about 2 months. Since the last one, we have gotten married. Yay! Gabby started dance classes, even though she doesn't really do much dancing while she's there. And I've been getting back into the swing of putting content out there consistently for you guys. And one of my goals with that is that I'm trying to make it a priority to do the Facebook Lives again, because it seems like you guys responded the most to the Facebook Lives, because I know they got kind of lengthy there the last time, but watching a short 5-minute video was easier than sitting down to read a blog post or to read an article sometime. So I'm planning on doing Facebook Live every other week as of right now. Maybe down the road I might do them more frequently, but as of right now, that's the plan. So let's dive into this week's topic, which is why you overeat and what you can do instead. So when was the last time that you told yourself that you're going to maybe control your eating when you go to work? I know a lot of us, when we get our lunch break, we take something with us, but then we still go downstairs and we get a lot of extra little things because we need those snacks to get us through the night. Or maybe you're going to go out and have dinner with somebody and you intend to do one thing and eat one meal portion, and then you get there and you want everything on the menu. Or especially with the family gatherings coming up with the holidays, it's, you intend to have a few little things, and then instead of having a little bit, you have a lot of it. And then maybe your days are crazy and you just don't realize how much you're overeating until the end of the day comes around and you just feel miserable. So maybe something like that happened to you like 5 seconds ago or this morning, or maybe you're anticipating it to happen for lunch. I get it. When I was working on the wedding, even though I had the amazing Sarah with Sarah Elizabeth Weddings helping me plan everything and get everything coordinated, it was still super overwhelming, especially with everything else I had going on. I was doing all of my coaching stuff. I was working a full-time job, a part-time job, trying to get family time in. And I found myself scarfing down all of my meals, or after I'd eat something, because I ate it so fast, I was going back for more. And I know this isn't what I needed to be doing to get the results that I wanted, especially with the wedding coming up. And I just wasn't practicing what I'd been preaching for so long. So what did I do to make that change? Well, I realized, for one, that I just wasn't practicing what I preach, and that it boils down to 5 healthy habits, and these are all ones that I've mentioned in the past. And what's so great about these 5 little tips is that they're all practical, and there's something that every single one of us can do if we're intentional about it. So have to be intentional. And these are also the 5 things that I do to keep myself in line around the holidays. I mean, we're going to have Halloween coming up in just a couple weeks, and there's going to be a lot of candy, and I plan on getting me some Reese's or something else in there. So you just have to be intentional. So here's a little statistic, and these are from 2013, so I'm sure they have increased since then, but they're from the American Psychological Association, and they found that 27% of adults say they eat to manage stress. 34% of those who report overeating or eating unhealthy foods because of stress say that the behavior is a habit. And then 30% of adults report skipping a meal due to stress. So why do you think that is? Why are those statistics, why are they that high? So what they found is that these people say they choose to overeat or indulge in foods that leave them feeling crappy or tired or just because it helps distract them from stress in the present moment. So they're eating these things to manage their stress, essentially. So why is that? Well, we have this positive intention to make ourselves not feel that stress, anxiety, or maybe if we're sad or depressed, we have a positive intention to get over that or overcome those feelings. And maybe the solution or the method that we're using in that moment, like the overeating, it's numbing out those feelings. And while we're doing that, it also temporarily increases our serotonin levels, which makes us feel good. So what can we do to make these feel-good moments longer, and other ways to get us out of those bad habits that we're doing, or the overeating? So here's what you can do instead to help you manage your stress and change your habits around these moments. And you can try one of these, or you can try all 5 of these. And like I said, I believe I've mentioned most of or all of them before. So the first one is to prepare in advance. Have some food ready to go, so that when you get in that stress zone, you can open up the fridge and you can have something quick and easy to grab. I've been craving sweet things lately, so I've been doing the Cake Bites. I can't remember, I think they're from Cake Bites, but you can get those at Walmart. They're high protein. There's also some protein Rice Krispie treats, and they have sprinkles, so that's fantastic. Second thing is, when in doubt, drink your water. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe sweet cravings and hunger are signs of dehydration. So pound down a glass of water, wait 5 minutes, and then see if you're still having that craving or still having that hunger. It's also kind of given you a break and got you out of the moment of whatever is causing you the stress or anxiety. The third thing is to create a nourishment menu. And this is a list of 5 to 10 things that you can do right then and there in the moment when you're feeling, when you're just feeling like you need a pick-me-up. And these are things that are going to help you feel good. And the key is that these things cannot, I repeat, they cannot be food related. So make your list and put it on the fridge. So the next time you go to grab something out when you're stressed out of the fridge, you see your list instead, and you can pick one of those to help you boost those serotonin levels without stuffing your face. The fourth thing is to check in with yourself. And this is such a key step in getting the body out of the stress response and into relaxation, because remember, it's scientifically impossible for the body to release weight and work to its full potential if your body's constantly in stress mode. So if you check in with yourself, you're going to acknowledge how you're feeling in the moment, which is going to help you step back from it and evaluate what you can do differently, or what all of your choices are, instead of feeling like you're isolated with this one overwhelming thing that's going on. And the fifth and final thing is to practice mindful eating. So just slowing down when you're eating, being mindful, not just when you're eating, but in your everyday life, and just checking in with yourself. That all falls into mindfulness. And just being present in that moment. If you're feeling anxious, like I said, just acknowledge it, get curious about it, be mindful with it, and figure out what the positive intention is for that stress or anxiety right then, because everything has a positive intention. You might not realize it at first or right there in the moment, but maybe the next day or a few minutes later, you'll see that, oh, this thing happened and it sucked the moment, but now it's a great thing that it happened. So those were my 5 tips. What's your favorite way to stop the urge to overeat, or how do you manage your stress when you're in those moments? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you struggle with overeating, let's schedule your first 100% no strings attached coaching session and discover how working together can help you cope with whatever trigger. Maybe there's a specific trigger for overeating, plus help you feel more alive than you ever have before. So post in the comments below if you're interested in that, and I'll either personal message you or feel free to send me a personal message as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm excited to be back doing these Facebook Lives with you. The next one will be in 2 weeks from now, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.